What are the kind of expectations? You think it's time to relook at expectations which investors had, because we were looking at 15%, 17% is a good return to have. Do you see those, driving the fact that now I'm in negative and, I thought I'm going to get a smooth 15% every year?
So a couple of things on expectations. 'Cause I think one is that, we've seen from January, February onwards, specifically after budget, you're seeing a lot of mid caps, the mid cap index down by about 15-20%, small cap index similar or actually worse off. But you have to keep in mind that in 2017, the very same indices were up 48% and 57% respectively. So from that level, if you see a 15-20% slide back, then that is not totally unusual. And talking of expectations, I think it's not just investors. I think my industry, we all are part of the problem. I think even we need to set the kind of right expectations. So from that perspective, I would just like to say that investors need to maintain perspective. One perspective I already shared. What happened last year and why what is happening now is not that unusual. In fact, I write to investors pretty much every month, every alternate month. And somewhere in January, we actually wrote to investors that it's time to check your expectations. And if you think you made more money than what you thought, then it might make sense to take some money out. Obviously, this is not broadcast in a public manner, but it is written to our investors. Like we have, say, about 900,000 investors in mutual funds and another few in the portfolio management services. So we wrote to all of them. So we need to set right expectations, and investors ideally should not assess us for any 6 month or any 1 year. I mean, hopefully investors also would assess us for more like, review us for more like a 3-year, 5-year or a slightly longish performance track.
Mutual fund investments are subject to market risks. Read all scheme-related documents carefully.